What's up, guys? Real quick, I went hunting this past Sunday, and in the morning time, it was raining a little bit, so I decided to put the waterproof case on the GoPro just to be on the safe side. I didn't use the open back one that I probably should have because it wasn't raining that bad. Nonetheless, I got home a day later, checked the video, and all the footage I had is basically silent um, because of that case. So you can't hear anything that I'm saying throughout the whole thing. It's a pretty decent sit. Again, I'm probably just gonna cut the videos in there and maybe put some music behind it just because it was kind of a cool outing. Sat in my original spot where I saw the three deer run out from the coyotes earlier the Sunday before, and I kind of hunkered down right next to a acorn tree where they were feeding, and I sat there for a little bit. Ended up moving, checking out the back side of the public land that I was hunting on, and saw a lot of trail back through there coming off of the private land. Go figure. Um, Found a small little pond, which, you know, if it were hotter, might be a pretty hot spot. It's pretty thick around that as well, but could be a possibility. Um, I followed a good set of tracks down into the thick stuff and was hoping to maybe bump something out of the real thick draw that was there, and maybe make a play on something of that nature. I come out and I'm getting ready to walk out of the spots that I'm at on the trail, and I look up and see just a back and a whitetail topping over a hill, and I decide to load up and see if I couldn't come back around over the top and maybe cut this deer off. It was a doe, pretty good sized doe at that. So I made my way around there. It was probably 20 minutes or so of me creeping up through there trying to cut this deer off or at least find it, and I think she pretty much beat me to the thick stuff and pieced out of there. Maybe heard me, not sure. It seemed like the rain picked up a lot whenever I was coming up through there trying to make a stalk on her. Pretty good encounter. I mean, it was good practice, but still no outcome there. It was perfect conditions because, like I said, it started to rain a lot more as soon as I started making my way up there, and I kept seeing something that looked like it was a big body sitting down with head and ears kind of sticking out until I looked through the rangefinder, and it wasn't anything. But I've seen deer every time that I've been up there. I've seen sign of deer every time that I've been up there, fresh sign at that. So I'm possibly still going to go out this Sunday because it's supposed to be about 34, 35 degrees in the morning time and fairly clear with a little bit of rain the day before. So I know pretty much probably the gist of where I'm going to set up this time, like starting off. Easy to get to spot. It's going to be quiet and plenty of cover for me until the sun comes up. Pretty close to a water source, pretty close to where they're feeding off of, and all that good jazz, and it's not too complicated to get into in the dark, which is also nice. Don't look like anything's bedding up in there as well either, so that's good too. Nonetheless, figured I would record this little intro just to give you a heads up that there will be not really any commentary over the video because I'm stupid and put the wrong case on there. Lesson learned. Probably be nice to invest in an external microphone or a decent camera too, but so far this is the most convenient way to film all the I guess DIY stuff, if you will, in the solo hunting. So yeah, and as far as I know, Joseph and Avery didn't really see much of anything either this weekend, or nothing like really to shoot at. Got some good sits, but not really anything worth mentioning. Other than that, guys, like I said, I'm probably just going to put in some of the highlights because I got some pretty neat footage too, and just put some music behind it and make it chill. Until next time, y'all, I'll holler back at you. We'll see what happens this next time I go out, it seems like I'm getting this close to actually landing something. So fingers crossed. Getting really cold this weekend, so it should be promising.
My berry heaven and paradise.